Good morning, everyone. It's Emily here from Phoenix Gateway, and I am bringing you your weekly reading and the week starting the 11th of June. I have chosen 3 cards for the week, or I have pulled 3 cards for the week. And for me, they definitely make a lot of sense. They actually make a lot of sense for me every week when I do pull them. I get the aha, okay. So the 3 cards, we'll get straight into it, that have come through is firstly surrender. It's surrendering, releasing resistance and control. Surrender. Second card is Metatron's Cube, the All and the Akashic Records. And the third card to come through is Gratitude, which is acknowledgement of our blessings. And as I said, I know I can resonate with these, and I feel that many of you out there will also resonate with these cards. I think for many of us right now, we are always in our head trying to work out which is the best outcome. What is it that we should be doing? Where is it that we are meant to be going? We're trying to control so many different situations, and really what it's doing is causing us to mind boggle, and it's causing us more stress and emotional unbalance, and also becomes then a physical unbalance. For many of us as well, I think what we do is we spend so much time listening to the opinions of others, whether we listen to the opinions of our family, our friends, our co-workers, and really we have the answers that we need within. And I think what for many of us we need to do is we need to take on board what people say. We can skim it, or we can take certain points out of it, and we can, assess what is being said. But we also need to go within ourselves and go within our heart space and really work out what is best for us. So the first card to come through is surrender. It is about releasing resistance and control. It's about when we say, I surrender, enough now. I can't keep doing what I'm doing because it's really not for my highest good, and it's not good for me on a emotional, physical level, because it's causing unwellness or dis-ease for some. It could manifest as a cold or a flu or something else. But when we look at this particular shape, and this is the shape of the 4th dimensional hypercube, in its netting state there are actually 8 cubes, and these 8 cubes can be placed into 261 different positions. So what it's saying is that when we surrender to whatever it is that we're trying to control, and we're trying to bring on that outcome without letting it come with ease and to flow into our life. But when we do surrender it, it actually opens up so many more doors, so many opportunities, and allows all these different forks in the road that we could then utilize, and actually be able to see that there's not just that one way in which to bring an outcome, because that way is really one of most resistance to us right now. So let's create least resistance and look for other ways of doing things. So letting go. Metatron's Cube, that has come through as well. So Metatron's Cube is the All, the Akashic Records, and within this particular geometry holds the blueprint, for example, of all platonic solids, the tree of life, the Hebrew alphabet, their ruins. So the ancient wisdoms that are held within this shape, we also hold deep within our souls, deep within our cellular level, and the layers within. And we can access this ourselves. We have to start learning to go within. It's about creating that mindfulness and taking that time out. And as I said earlier on, you know, we have the answers that we need. We can take on board that of what others can inform us about, would like to teach us about, but it's really up to us to make that final decision. And it's what feels right within us, and it's also knowing that we have that wisdom within us to make those decisions as well. So when we do surrender, as said earlier, that resistance, we know that we can obtain, and we have within the answers that we need. Gratitude has come through as well. Gratitude is here to say, you know, everything that we have experienced to get to where we are today, we need to be so grateful for. We're grateful for all lessons, both positive and negative. If we look at it, well, negative may be the wrong word, but for some it's about those hardships and it's some, you know, pains that we've been through, trauma, those sorts of experiences that are considered more on that darker aspect or the negative aspect, but then we're really important that we look at the positive aspects and what has brought us so much happiness and joy. And it's really about that balance, the balance of all that we have experienced, that we bring in that gratitude. And for me in particular, I presented a couple of times at Mind Body Spirit this weekend here in Melbourne, and my heart has just been overflowing with so much love, happiness, and so much gratitude, because it was just so beautiful to have so many people come and want to listen to what it is that I am teaching and what I am bringing through now within sacred geometry, and my perceptions, my understandings of how we can work with these shapes and bring them into our daily life, knowing that it is all part of the architecture of our whole universe. So it really is awesome, and this is why I do these weekly readings. So I would like to just wish everyone a wonderful, wonderful week for this week of starting the 11th of June. And as I said, you know, surrender to the control. Know that you have the answers within, and it's okay. We can listen to what others have to say, but you need to make that final decision, and be grateful for everything that you have within your life now, and for all that you have experienced within your life, because it is what is shaping you and molding you to be the person who you are today, and to continue on your journey. So have a beautiful week, and we'll speak soon. Bye for now.